Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your love and romance messages for the month of October 2017. This is a general reading, so for further messages you can check your moon, rising and Venus sign videos to get further clarification and further messages. If you would like a private or personal reading with me, my email address is in the description. Go ahead, send me an email and I will arrange a private reading for you. So let's get into your reading. So you did have a jump-in card as I was shuffling, and this card was reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life, so you do have reconciliation, and I'm looking at this as like an overall energy for this reading. So throughout October somebody could be coming back, so I just wanted to talk about that quickly. So let's see what else has been going on. So in the recent past you have engagement, your love life is ascending to a high level of commitment, and we have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So for some of you, you could have gotten engaged, or you could have entered into a committed relationship. Now, I don't feel as though it's been easy. You have the Ten of Swords here. You have Strength. You have the Five of Cups. You have Judgment. You have the Page of Swords. You have the Two of Swords. You have the Knight of Swords. You have the Devil as well. So there's definitely more going on than meets the eye with this person. So even though you do have engagement, you do have express your love, you might have feelings for somebody, but I feel like there's all this kind of stuff going on underneath the surface with this person, and maybe you've kind of been involved in a toxic situation here with the Devil. For some of you this could just be a Capricorn. This is Capricorn's card, so some of you dealing with a Cap, some of you dealing with a Aquarius, Gemini or Libra here. A lot of air energy, and we also have Strength, which can be Leo as well. So some of you dealing with those signs. It doesn't have to be those signs, but anyway. So here we have the Ten of Swords. So this shows that you and this person could literally have gone through a lot of stuff lately, and you've come to some kind of decision here with judgment. So you've made some kind of choice, and with the Page of Swords, either you've let someone know how you feel, or they've let you know how they feel, and I can kind of see quite a bad argument happening, or has happened, between you and a person here. The Page of Swords, especially if you're dealing with an air sign, they can have a quite sharp tongue sometimes, or we could be dealing with someone that can be quite aggressive verbally, is what I feel like, or maybe kind of like nasty texts, things like that. So like a lot of communication through texts, through social media. And again, I don't feel as though it's been easy, but I see you being strong in the situation, and you're kind of choosing to ignore it. And yeah, you're basically being strong is what I feel like. Even though you are feeling a little bit unhappy, I don't feel as though it's affected you that bad. You do have strength. So you guys have been strong throughout, and you've maintained your guardedness, really. You know, this woman here, she's got her hands crossed, she's guarding her heart. So yeah, I feel as though you guys have kind of dealt with this in the right way. You know, and yeah, you've been strong, is what I feel like. So yeah, there's some kind of negative energy somewhere for you and this person. And again, it could be a Leo, it could be a Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or a Capricorn. So this is in your past. So even though appearances look good, there's more than meets the eye, and that's in your past. So now let's look at your present. So here we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. We have the Six of Wands, we have Justice, we have the Chariot, and we have the Two of Pentacles. So some of you could have been tied into a toxic marriage, a toxic relationship, and it's time to free yourself. And here with the Justice card, this could represent Libra, but I feel like some of you are involved in some kind of toxic marriage, and you're going through a divorce right now, and you're kind of juggling everything and trying to keep everything balanced. But at the same time, with the Six of Wands, you're maintaining your dignity, you're maintaining your composure, and you have the drive, you have the willpower, you have the determination to keep things moving forward, is what I feel like. For some of you, this is a Cancer. So some of you dealing with a Libra, some of you dealing with a Cancer star sign, and like I said, you're balancing things, you're juggling everything, but you're maintaining your dignity and your composure here. Or what I feel like is somebody's looking at the situation and you're kind of getting recognised in the sense where if you do go through some kind of legal proceedings, the judge is recognising that you are the one that's been wronged, if that makes sense. So, like I said, yeah, so things I feel will go in your favour if you are going through some kind of divorce. You know, this is you being able to jump on your horse and kind of ride off happy, so to speak. So, yeah. So you're able to free yourself from a situation. Now, in your future, you have attraction and you have children. Your love life has been affected by children, and you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So here we have the Fool. So this is a new start, and that's followed by the World, which is endings and cycles. So something karmic could have happened and now you're free from it. You're free from a negative karmic relationship, and now you're able to start a new journey. So we also have the Four of Wands, we have the Queen of Wands, we have the Two of Wands, we have the Seven of Swords, we have the Three of Swords, and we have the Nine of Wands. So for some of you, we do have arguments, we do have heartache, and I feel it's due to someone's ego. What I'm feeling like with this card here is someone is trying to get away with something. This could be you, this could be the other person, Sagittarius, but someone is kind of walking away. And if we look at the Six of Wands, so it's like someone is walking, is there with like dignity and respect. It's like someone is kind of trying to trample all over that, if that makes sense. So yeah, so I would watch out for this person. And again, we have arguments as well due to somebody's behaviour, and that's causing you to be guarded, to look over your shoulder. Now, I do see things moving forward. Like I said, there is some kind of ending, so a relationship could be entering a new phase. For some of you, you could be pregnant and you have just given birth. We have children and we have the World, so this can speak about pregnancy coming to a healthy completion for some of you. So here we have the Four of Wands and we have the Queen of Wands as well. So for some of you, you're dealing with a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and this is you planning a wedding and kind of moving forward to stability. So things have been a bit rocky, things have been a bit unsettled lately. You and this person are still very much attracted to one another, and you will push forward and plan this stable marriage, this stable relationship for some of you. For some of you, it's like a new journey in love that's going to lead to this stability here. We could be speaking about someone that you have children with. Maybe you have children, maybe they have children, and and this is affecting the relationship. So we could be speaking about someone that you have kids with as well. So there's something around children. So in your overall energy, we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands, we have the Five of Wands, and we have the Sun. So some of you definitely dealing with a Leo, and you could be arguing with this Leo, and it could be about things that have happened in the past. The Six of Cups is all about the past and relating to that. So someone is arguing about things that have happened in the past, basically. Definitely a Leo here with the Sun as well. So maybe things from the past are kind of coming to light as well. and maybe you guys are kind of arguing about that, but you two still do have very strong feelings for one another. And if you two are not speaking at the moment, reconciliation. So, and then this is the past as well. So someone's definitely returning for you, or you're getting back on track with someone from the past, particularly a Leo. Aries, Sagittarius as well with the Knight of Wands. So where you will find yourself, you have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So everything happens for a reason. And again, it could be because you're going through some kind of karmic cycle, but there's a new phase now. Things are turning in your favour, so things are moving forward. And again, it's worth waiting for. Here we have the Ace of Cups. So this is all about love. It's all about emotion. And here we have the Eight of Pentacles, and we have the King of Cups. So some of you, this is a King of Cups coming in. So Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, some of you. And there's this intense love there. But I feel with this person, if you do meet a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, you need to put the work in. For some of you, your work is affecting your love life. You know, so you need to make time for this person, especially if you're dealing with a water sign. They like to spend a lot of time with their partners, so be mindful of that, Sagittarius, okay, if you are dealing with a water sign. But things are very much moving forward. And again, everything happens in its own time. So in your environment, you have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. You know, because you do have very strong feelings for someone. This is a soulmate. This is soulmate twin flame energy here with the Two of Cups. So you could be telling someone how you feel. They could be telling you how they feel. And this is a soulmate. Here we have the Ten of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. So even though things are a bit rocky, or have been a bit rocky, here with, you know, all these cards here, things are definitely looking up now. You have the Ten of Cups, so this is a happy and fulfilled home life. We have a new spark of passion, and financially you guys are going to be doing very well as well. So these are brilliant cards, you know. So I feel like a conversation will lead to a healthy relationship, or a healthy new phase in a relationship if you've been arguing with a partner. So yeah, financially you guys are doing brilliantly throughout October, throughout November as well. There's a new spark of passion, and there's a lot of love. So yeah, that's really, really good. There's a lot of love coming to you, Sagittarius. So that's really, really positive. So in your hopes and fears, we have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. We have the Emperor. We have the King of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Magician. So some of you have had a bumpy start with somebody with the Ace of Swords. This can represent like a difficult start. It can represent arguments, harsh truths, harsh communication here. So if you're dealing with an Aries or a Aquarius, Gemini or Libra, you could have found something out about them. They could have found something out about you. Truths were kind of revealed, or we do have reconciliation, and you have the past card as well. So this could mean that you're going to start speaking to somebody again. So if you haven't spoken to somebody for a while, this can represent new forms of communication coming in. So some of you definitely reconnecting with somebody from the past, and someone here is making it happen with the Magician. So that's what I feel like, and this is what you're hoping for. But the advice is to keep an open mind. So maybe here with the King of Swords, this could be your energy, even though you're a fire sign and this is air. If you're taking on the King of Swords energy, maybe you've got a certain idea in your mind of how things are going to go, but things are going to go a bit different to what you're expecting. So I feel like there's a few surprises coming for you, but I feel like they're good. And someone is taking charge charge of the situation with the Emperor and the Magician as well. So someone is taking control of the situation. It could be you, it could be a air sign. So someone's taking charge. Someone's looking at things in a different way. So maybe you guys do keep an open mind. Maybe you guys actually take time, you sit back, you think about things, and maybe if you have a conversation with somebody here, the heart-to-heart conversations, maybe this conversation is quite deep and maybe it makes you look at things in a complete different way, is what I feel like. So, you know, I know that sometimes we get so consumed in our own day-to-day life, we see things from our point of view, but what this is asking you to do is to look at things from a whole different point of view, a whole different perspective. So listen to how someone's feeling, ask them how they see things from their point of view. This is what the cards are basically asking you to do. They're saying look at things from a complete different way and do things a bit differently. And if someone is trying to take charge of the situation, it's not a bad thing. Let them, because there's an opportunity to learn here, and keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from you, your type and expectations. So again, I feel like there's a few surprises for you coming in October and throughout November as well. So in your final outcome, you have flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups, and we have the Six of Swords. So someone is leaving a third-party situation now, and it could be surrounding a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. But some of you definitely have very strong feelings for somebody with the Page of Cups, or it's like maybe you've had more than one option, and then you kind of realise that you feel more for one person, so you kind of choose that person, and you move away from a third party. So some kind of bad situation is ending. My advice would be as well to, once you realise what person you want, stick with that person. Don't kind of flirt with too many people, is what I feel like. You know, I know that Sagittarius, they're very, very attractive. They're very vibrant, they're very lively, and they can be very flirtatious. But if you are in a relationship, don't flirt with too many people. That can cause jealousy and that can cause arguments. So if you have feelings for somebody, just put your focus on that and extend your light-hearted energy to that person. So I feel with that person, you need to be very tunnel visioned. And with the Queen of Cups as well, this is a very emotionally fulfilled person, and she's very loyal, she's very, very intuitive, she's very in touch with her emotions. So some of you are recognizing that you have strong feelings for somebody, and if you have been going through a difficult time, you're moving on to better things with that person, I feel like. But I feel as though you're making a choice and you're moving away, or they're moving away from something that is third party. For some of you, you're moving forward to better times. You know, this water here is rough, and then this water here is nice and calm. So moving on to calmer waters is what I feel like. So it's a positive reading, even though things haven't been easy for you guys lately. You know, for like a lot of signs, it's actually going to be a positive month in October, and I feel like November will be good as well. So there's a lot of love there, are a lot of reconciliations, and I feel like some of these reconciliations could be very, very emotional as well. You know, there's a lot of emotion here as well, and this has been coming up for loads of signs. So there's a lot of love in October, so I'm actually really, really excited from October. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated with you, and if you are in a third party situation, please stop. You know, because you do have the opportunity to have a really good relationship, but you need to be honest with somebody, and you could have so much happiness. You know, just look at these cards, there's nothing negative there at all, and this is where you're going to find yourself. So yeah, I think just be tactful, be tunnel visioned on this person. Okay, so I hope you guys have a fantastic October, and I will see you for November's reading. Bye, Sagittarius.